lights aglow, screen so bright. Surrounding sensing, controller in my hand. I'm ready to conquer, don't you understand? I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Let the beats alone you and you. Every level, every quest, I'm a fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. Survival games, I'm always searching for fortune and fame. With each victory, I feel so alive. Virtual world, I thrive. I'm a streamer, I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living it in a pixel, me and you. Every level, every quest, I'm on fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. Through the highs and lows, I never back down. With determination, I wear my unique crown. As we do words chill, I feel the rush. In this digital realm, I'm in my element. Hush, I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living in a pixel, me and you. Every level, every quest, I'm on fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. So join me on this journey. Let's chase the stars in the gaming world. We'll leave our mark. Together we'll conquer. Together we'll rise. Sitting in my room, late at night, lights aglow, screen so bright. Surrounding sensing, controller in my hand. I'm ready to conquer, don't you understand?
Sorry about that. I was updating everything. Welcome into the stream, Alpha. How are you tonight? We weren't gonna do Sunhaven, honestly, but the computer crashed like I don't know 40 minutes ago, and it just came back from rebooting everything about 10 minutes ago, and so I didn't have time to download what we were gonna play. Sunhaven is gonna be like that today. I saw it when I did this. It eventually picked back up over here. How we have the black base, the black screen. I mean, what a pain in the butt. I might have to restart and restop and restart the client. We'll load and see if it works, because I don't know what's going on. Oh look, and my normal chat's working now too, so I actually don't have to have this one open anymore. Like, I don't for the life of me understand why some things are all broken. Let's get the audio on. Ball one, pause. No, where's the iron hat at? It's ridiculous though, honestly. And I don't know if the vacuum cleaner's coming through. If it does, I'll have to go shut a door. Because that's how we go at 6 o'clock when they know I go live at 6 o'clock. They just make extra noise. See if it... Oh, okay, good. The screen's back. So hopefully the vacuum cleaner isn't coming through. If it is, I'm not going to read everything, so... if it is, we'll mute it until the vacuum cleaner stops. That's just how it is. Dear Faye, I heard about your skill from Noza and how well you handle yourself in combat. You're very impressive with the sword, so I hear. So you should come by the barracks sometime. I would enjoy the recruits seeing a true natural in action. Maybe I can offer a few pointers myself. Nathaniel. He gave me another sword. I just need all of those. I don't even know. That's my third iron sword, I think. Yep, that's my third iron sword. I'll save him just in case there's a quest. Beans, the magical fruit. Oh, that made my eye twitch. And we don't wear that, so it can go up. Oops, that's the wrong button. We're gonna try to use the right buttons. Like that. Okay, So the goal for tonight is to get as far as we can, so I can sandbox when we're off stream and get the farm working like it needs to be. At the end of the season, obviously this won't exist anymore, and then we'll start putting in paths and making it look better. But like, I have plans, and we'll probably do the same exact layout I did on my first playthrough, because that was after my second playthrough of Stardew, and I was into optimizing pretty heavy, and we went pretty crazy on it. Oh shoot! Whoops. I'm really just tempted to mute it, honestly, and just don't talk. We'll have to type. So I can't see the output, so I can't see what the microphone's doing, and it makes me nervous. I mean, it's just a vacuum cleaner. At least it's not anything bad, but it could be worse. I also can't see who's watching and who's not watching, so I don't know if I'm talking to myself anymore or not. What do I need to do so we can move forward? We need to make armor, a weapon. We need armor, we need keys, we need to smelt all this iron. I have a lot of stone, but I don't have a lot of coal. Let me see about the quests. And I feel like I need to turn Twitch back on. Well, that's good. At least the whoops, our positioning is a little off. At least it's not picking up the vacuum cleaner, and I think it's even more off. Okay. So last night I was watching Kyoko play. I don't remember what they were playing, but it was funny. They went 3D, so don't be surprised when the model changes, because now I want to put lines on my hair and maybe change the color, lighten it up a little bit, and make it look more of an opacity or whatever it's called, and less solid. I don't know though, we'll see. Whenever I watch other people do it, it inspires me, because I don't think of that stuff. So when they're doing it, I end up thinking about it. And like, their model looks really nice. The only thing that's wrong is their breast physics are bad. And they don't jiggle a lot. And with the way that they were running, they should have been jiggling. And when they went ninja style and they pulled their arms back, it should have been more ninja. Or it should have spread them apart, and they just stayed the same. So I wonder how many pins they have and stuff. Faye's got like 400 pins. And most of them are actually in her hair and her ears, but she's got a ton. I didn't assign all of them, I only did the hair, so it could go like this. Because it wasn't moving at all, and real hair moves when you move your head. And unless you got like tons of hairspray, gel, or Brex or something going on. Or it's like a wig made out of plastic and it's not really hair at all. Okay, so right. Corn, meat, cake pop, green beans, man at the library, and tomatoes. Okay, so we can smelt all of that into steel, or iron, I mean. I don't know, when I was drunk, I must have went ham in that iron, or in that mine. Oh my god. Look at all the iron we got. That'll be good, that'll speed it up. We won't be, like, messing around, at least. Here, let's get out him, too. Or maybe when we did the event is when we got it, is when we had to go kill the big rock guy. That was funny, and it makes me feel like I actually know what I'm talking about, because I was telling it on chat that how long it was going to take, and it literally took exactly as long as I thought it would. That felt really good. Long story short. Alright, I was going to turn on Twitch. Hold on. That way at least I know what's going on in the background. The weather has been absolutely lovely. It's been under 80 degrees every day for almost like a week. And it looks like it's going to stay under 80 degrees for like the 5 day has us at 79 for the whole 5 day. And I'm very happy with that. And it's getting colder at night, so that actually means that it's going to get colder. The drought in California caused our temperatures to go nuts. I mean, don't get me wrong, geez, what? I think I'm less than 90 miles away from a place that's literally called the Black Desert. And it's up by the Oregon border. Most people think Oregon's all trees and Northern California's trees. It's very sparse and nasty, other than where there's water. It's like when they show pictures of northern China and like the steppes, it looks like that. And literally, it's nasty. We have buttes everywhere, and there's nothing but golden waves of grain, except it just turns into a grass fire because nobody cuts it, nobody processes it. They just let it sit there fallow. Yep. Oh, right, Twitch. I'm like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? And also, after watching Kyoko, that makes me happy to know that I'm not the only flake on Twitch. And I hate to say that about him, but man's a flake. Oh my god. I think he gets so excited that he just gets lost. Which, that's okay. But it's not okay, if that makes sense. Because, at least to me, we should be, like, really chilling and, like, paying attention, not paying attention. Like how I'm anal about the chat, because I don't want to ignore anybody. Warning, Unity log, target or field is missing, null. Ever managed to native Unity engine canvas group. I have no idea. Apparently one of the mods has failed. I guess because it's got a bunch of yellow text. Red has failed to load, but I think yellow is something that's broken inside the mod. Okay, so anyway. Oh, let's queue up all the copper too, because like I said that one time, people are gonna want copper. Like, they'll want all of the copper crap anyway, so there's no reason not to. Let's just go boop, boop, and do. And then we'll try to never harvest copper again. Unless they make me. It's 9:30, so going into town isn't really gonna help. What can I do? We have sapphires, one jelly, some stones. Let's go see if we can make pavement and start paving. Let's make a carrot sword. 14 to 17 damage, 15 attack speed. Oh, we can't use it yet. Never mind, we can't even use it. Let's not waste our time. What's in here? Copper key. I don't think we need copper keys anymore. So we will need the iron keys, but more importantly than any of that is the iron armor and the iron keys so we get to the next level of the mines. Iron watering can is also important. Let's go this and this. Oops. Is that right though? Hold on. Because we're at that point in the game too, I don't want to mess up. So we need we need the can, the hoe, armor. Okay, can, hoe. Can. The hoe isn't as important. Helmet, yes. And with gloves and legs. Oh, that works perfectly. Gloves and legs. And we're looking for the crafting table. So we can make the construction table. And I think it's probably going to be basic furniture. But let's get the planks going. I guess we'll cut down trees. No, I was saying on the last stream we don't want to cut down a lot of them. So we can min-max, basically, and get silk. That's what we've been doing so far. It's been working really good. I craft inside of buildings, just like I do on Stardew. So, like, none of this will be sitting out here. This will all be production facilities. And I'll try not to do that on camera, so nobody's super bored watching me, like, you know, do farm layouts and planning and stuff. Unless that one is actually covering a radii, it needs to move. But if it's if it's actually helping, then I guess next season it'll move. So I can go further, get more space. I was playing Once Human, and I think it's so funny because this one guy, he's such a fucking troll. But, like, I like talking to him, I don't care, because I used to be a troll too, so I get along with the trolls. And, Like, he's bad though, like, oh my god, like, he's so bad that he got reported and banned, and then they made him do a name change too, because he was just out of hand. And he's still just out of hand, and he's like, I don't do anything. I'm like, well, I don't know about that. You sure act like you're on something. Like, and I brought up drinking. He's like, I don't even drink. My mom's a social worker. She won't let me. I was like, whoa, you're 20-something years old. You live with your mom, and you have a girlfriend living with your mom too. He's like, and I've made, and like, touting shit, like how he's made so much money and did all of this and did all of that, but he hasn't done anything. Yeah, see, Alpha left. Then it makes me want to laugh. I think Alpha left, unless Twitch is just not reporting properly. In which case, like I said earlier, then you're not going to talk as much. Because some people say no commentary on their feed, and that's okay too. I was just informed that they want you to talk so they get an idea of what you're like, so they can identify with you, and not just your content. Because the content changes, the streamer doesn't change. Which is 100% true. Because the content does change, and the content will change. But I'm always going to be pretty much the same. Unless I'm, like, super happy, or, like, my one friend called me manic once, and I'm like, I don't know, my personality's the same all the time. I'm either, like, I'm pretty stable that way. I don't go up and down. There's no roller coasters in my life unless there's stress. Even drinking. And normally, people who drink are like, it's like going to Six Flags, where they're up and down and up and down and up and down and all over the place. And not so much. Ironically. Okay. Oh, that is music to my ears. Look at all the wheats. The wheat is sweet. That's a lot of wheat. We have 12 days left, so we're probably going to need to do another round of wheat. Those would all turn into peas. Cans. Let's go around and get the easy way. The hardwood, I don't think we actually need the hardwood, so it can sit. Chest. Anything to go in the chest? Some copper. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Did I make two? No, thank God. We gotta get over here and check the queue and make sure we're not making a second one. Okay. Saved. Where is that? Give me you. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bun 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 bun. Alright, here we go. Because this is what we really want. We want to get all of our barns and our things and stuff going. I don't remember how we get those, but that'll be a thing too. This is my crafting, where we usually craft. We craft in sheds. Just like Stardew. Very boring shed kit. Basic shed, seltzer keg, jam shed. Except, see, this is cute. This one is... Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the same. Obviously, this will be our mailbox. For obvious reasons. It's very close, in fact. Go back up. Actually, I think this is quicker. Yeah, okay. So, I guess that's not where we make the flooring. And it's definitely not in the baker station. Not in there. Is it in here? Farmer's table, cooking table. Nope. Construction, basic furniture maybe? And we just have to put it back out. And I wanted, like, and more planks, obviously. Oh, that made me mad. My eye just started twitching. Typical anime. When I get mad, my eye twitches. Which you guys can think it's funny all you want, I don't mind. I used to think it was funny. I used to actually laugh about it. But now that I've had it for, like, a very long time, it's not funny anymore. It actually pisses me off that my eye twitches when I get mad. And luckily nobody can see it twitching. Oh, Lucy just saw something she didn't like. It was funny. So we were watching this thing earlier, and it was talking about the poor manatees, and, like, it was, like, talking about how the catfish are driving them. They're basically sucking the life out of them because somebody dumped a bunch of plecos in the water in Florida, and it's infested the Gulf. And then, like, it showed the manatee all sucked up and dying and having a hard time, and Lucy made the whiny sound and ran towards the TV. Like she was gonna go help the manatee. You're such a good girl. When she sees horses and cows, she makes the whiny sound, and she just wants to, like, she runs up there, and she barks at them like she's trying to be friends. I think it's really funny. But we can't make pavement out of any of that. I wonder where the pavement comes from. I've already been through there. There's just scarecrows. What bench am I missing? Chest furnace, anvil. Farmer's table we have. Cooking pot. Yep, no, yeah, no. Maybe we need to learn the rest. Oh, it's tile maker. Okay. I remember that. I thought it was weird when I learned that it was tile maker. Okay, so let's wait early. Let's not go into town. Let's get everything equipped. Cleaned up. Putting the watering pail because the watering pail is important, I think. Oh, no, see, it's not like Stardew. I was wondering if maybe I would eventually do multiple tiles, but apparently not. I don't remember that part. And let's turn off the helmet, because it's a helmet. Turn off the gloves, because it's glove. That's much better. Okay, so, watering pail. All these watered. Lots of thirsty crops. And it is a sunny Sunday. Actually really beautiful today. I'm actually really surprised. Like last year, it was hot through October. It didn't start cooling off till the end of November. Like we had a very extended summer last year. And this year, we have this is the first fall I've experienced living where I live in a very long time. Like we might even get rain, like a lot of rain, not just like a drizzle, before November, which makes me very happy. They're forecasting a mild La Nina though, and that just means, I think that means drought. In the other language that I'm not proficient in enough to say, but I think it means we're gonna get a drought. Because the El Nino is a wet one, and so if it's a La Nina, I'm pretty sure the La Nina is where it's not raining, and it's still gonna be a dry year. And it always follows an El Nino, and we had an El Nino last year. I'm sure something might have changed, but I doubt it. We're not harvesting it until the field is completely ready to harvest. And since it only takes time, I don't mind watering the same thing twice, even if it doesn't need the water. And so, yeah, moving forward, we're going to do... yeah, a lot, I'm sorry. But that just occurred to me. We're gonna only do... I think we'll do 3 games, maybe. And whether we're on for 6 days, and then I just take 1 day off. That might work better. And I do need to rest my voice. The headaches are gone, so I'm a lot happier than I normally am. Um, but like, we need to. I want it to be like there's a balance, and without it being kind of that way, you know, because 6 is 2 games. You know, a game gets a stream twice a week, and that should help with some of it. This is the most useful spell in the whole game. Like long term, you're gonna want Earthquake. The alchemy table is great, but not so much. This is a must. And honestly, so is this. Because we're a baker, and we need the milk and the dairy. So, like, it's gonna be something, and if there's a mod that'll let me reset or go past the level cap, I'm gonna probably download it. So don't be surprised if I don't have numbers or like vanilla at the end of the game. And we'll want that so we can move forward. But that's the only reason why. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, let's go get cleaned up. Get everything back in a chest where it belongs. Oh, keys, right. And what do I... Okay, we need a hoe, and then we're gonna turn the rest of them into keys. I honestly don't get the point, like, why it's like that, but that's okay. And let's just cut this one down. It's in the way. But how about that silk? We'll be silking it up in a little bit. It'll be like silk stockings. Oh god. That show was horrible. I don't know why I just did that. Put that up there. Okay. Anyway, back to the one about no commentary. I understand why they're like no commentary too. Because I'm still getting used to it, and it feels like I'm talking to myself when I do commentary. Because unless it's like just reading verbatim what's actually going on, it really is just, you're just talking to yourself. And, you know, our society stigmatizes that heavily. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's creepy. Sometimes, unless you're like reaffirming or doing any of those normal methods that actually make it okay, people that are muttering and mumbling and acting insane, they're acting insane. Especially the muttering part. Like, I mean, if you're talking out loud and it's for affirmation or something like that, it's not a negative behavior. It's not maladaptive. It's actually proactive, I think would be the word. But like the people that just like wander around and they're like got their head down and they're just like going off on themselves or like, you know, saying some really derogatory things. It's kind of disgusting. It's pretty negative for me on a stream, but it's the truth. Not gonna lie. So we gotta go to see Amanda and travel up the road northeast to Town Hall. That other one where it's headed to town, we can't do that. Oh wait, tomatoes, right? We gotta go see Claude. Yep, we need 5 tomatoes. I don't think we have enough. 1, 2, 3, hope we just have enough. I'm bringing you your tomatoes, Vampire Man. In a minute. This is the perfect game for Halloween. It's not spoopy, and it's not over the top. It's not stressful. So it's chill autumn vibes, just like chill autumn lo-fi. And in case any of you guys actually listen to that channel like I do, and it's good. It's holistic. It's healing. It's healthy. What else do we need to bring? Green beans. 4 days left on the green beans. Solon needs meat. Other than buying meat, I don't know how to even get meat. So let's go for it. Let's go see Claude. Let's get into town. Maybe we can pick up some quests that give us money. I don't know, but we'll see. Don't forget to shake a bush and shake a tree. There's Kathy. She's my favorite. I don't care. I'm gonna go there because she's a dark-skinned rabbit. I guess I got jungle fever. But she's still my favorite. She's a sweetheart. And she's hot. I don't care. She's a hot bunny girl. For me, it's a toss-up between her, Lucia, and the kitty girl. And that's it. Like, there isn't anybody else that's even on the radar. There's no cool, like, it's not like Emmy in Stardew where you just like Amelia. Or Emily, I mean. Or it's not like, it's nothing like the Stardew characters. Some of them are just so hollow and bullshit. Walking around this town make me think of all the great times I had growing up here. Kathy, what's in your basket there? Oh, right. I bought you something. Here, look, this is the strongest magic charm I've ever made. I know this can help you, Faye. Try keeping it with you and you'll see. This is so thoughtful. Thank you, Kathy. Treat it well, okay? I worked it really hard to make it. I think I can trust you. That's up to you to prove it. Gift. Because guess what I have, Kathy? Have a carrot. Bunnies and carrots. And look what she gives you. She gives you a really good charm. And I think that's her amulet. Oh, it's one of those. Wait, it's the same. No, it's not. Because it's just XP? Whatever. Here, hold on. Yes, please. She is my favorite, though, so I don't know. It'll be the second romance with her if we do her again. Chocolate milk stand. Does it need wood? Yeah, she needs wood for her boy. Well, I can't say no to children's requests. Copper sea legs. See, this is why we saved them. See, copper legs. And the fish is a quest turn into. So you basically, you take the 400 gold and you get all this crap too. And you make out in the long run. And all he's doing is helping you take all the mess off you. Now that means we have to go out in the forest and chop down some trees. Because that's what we do. And get those copper leggings. I forgot. That's why I had to say that part out loud. There went my eye. Oh, nope. But we might try, or I might try, because, you know, there's no mouse in my pocket. I might try to go hard on this, and min-max it more. Like, how I'm missing just a couple, how we've been doing every other day, we've been doing 3,000 gold at the beginning. Maybe what we should be doing is ignoring most of these quests, and fishing all day long, selling the fish, just like on Stardew. And then when we're not fishing, we should be scavenging the forest. Not for, like, produce either, but for the stuff to make the silk. And then get all the silk together, and then make those $1,500 things until we're pretty much rich. Because if I remember correctly, this one's gonna do the same thing to me that Stardew does, where you need to basically have everything. Like, you gotta have like 30 to 50,000 gold for your first festival. Because while it's not a clone, it is definitely taking inspiration from Stardew. I want one of those. It's a little Elios plushie. Oh, phone muting. Well, then let's go see what's in his backyard. Maybe we can find some trees to cut down. How dare he make me wait? Yep, see, you can't even go in his backyard. How dare you make me wait, Claude? Evil. I brought you your tomatoes for your tomato soup. That's what he wants them for. He wants tomato soup. And here's Dr. Junjun Lee's. And I can't help it because I know another guy who's on YouTube that's named Junjun. So that's Dr. Junjun now. And that's his apprentice, apparently. Honestly, I think it's funny, like, in the 3 years, I have met some very nice people. And John is a dentist, he's not a shrink. I'm the shrink. And most of the people cringe away as soon as I say that part. They're like, wait, what? I'm like, yep, I got a BA from UOA, and then I got my master's in USC. And then that just gets them even worse, because they're like, you went to Ivy League twice. I was like, yep, one of them was a free boat. I didn't even pay for it. The other one, I paid out my butt for it, but I cap at $127,000 a year. I'll pay it off in no time when I finally start paying it off. And if I don't want to, and I want to filch the academic system or whatever, then I can only pay, like, minimum payment is 120 or is a zero. It used to be 120, and after 10 years, it's forgiven. So like they don't get any of their money back, honestly, like at all. Like I barely even pay out the interest, and that stuff should never have interest. But that's just me. You know, I'm sure other people would argue otherwise, that it should totally have interest, because investing in your future to build a better America should totally have compounded interest. That's technically, I think, Politalk. Let's see, we need to bring the sea legs to Rupert, and I guess we'll go see Amanda, because the vampire is still in his house. It's daytime. Makes sense. Okay, Amanda. Lay it on me. But not too thick. You actually need my help finding a book. Funny, I never pegged you as the reading type. But oh well. What book are you looking for? Yeah, and I never pegged you as a bitchy type either. Wait, really? This isn't a joke, is it? You want a book on Nalvari? Well, since you asked, I suppose I have to inform you that we do have a single book on the subject. So, it is one of Sun Haven's guarded texts. That is to say, if you want me to even fetch it from its vault, you need to express permission from the town leadership. Summary, if you get permission from Lucia, then you can see the book. It's how it works, theory at least. Whenever stammering and stuttering, I'll come back once I've talked to Lucia. Other book. Okay, that smell apple pie, so you sold the bulletin board. Surprise, actually brought me a pie. I can't wait to take this home. I might just eat it all in one sitting. I might. Not a problem, lady. I love apple pie. I can understand that. Like a fresh one that's only like an 8-inch or whatever, I'll probably eat half of it by myself. I'm that way with peach, but I don't like peach cobbler as much as I like normal peach. And I think that's because with cobbler, the way it's built, you have to actually... It gets soggy compared to a crisper peach from the pie, because the crust keeps it crispy. Because of heat diffusion or whatever. Oh, the Sun Dragon was tasked you with discovering Path to Nalvari. That is extraordinary, to say the least. Oh, ow. I know if anyone is up to such a task, though, it must be you. In other words, I'm happy to offer everything in my power as Archmage, as a friend, to help you. As for the book you're looking for, is an ancient artifact of Sun Haven that is generally off limits. However, since Elios has given you this task, I will grant you access on just one condition, though. The text is so old and its pages are so fragile that it isn't safe to handle with your bare hands. To avoid damaging it, I request you use a special pair of delicate silk gloves to protect the pages. This precaution might sound silly, but it's only in order to protect one of Sun Haven's oldest and most invaluable treasures. Don't worry, you should have no problem grabbing a pair at the loom. Once you bring a man in the appropriate pair of gloves, you're free to view the Nalvari text as you please. Alright, I understand. Thank you, Lucy. Gotta go. Rupert. I brought you something. You can't get away. Peter. Whatever. Wow, these are really heavy, which means they should work perfectly. Thanks to you a bunch, farmer. Here's your payment. Give me that ducats. All your monies belongs to me. Sorry, Lulu's playing with a squeaky toy, so we're gonna have to mute it. Here we go. Yeah, that was coming. You know, because we gotta play with her right next to the fucking computer. What am I looking for? It wasn't the wheat seeds. Ironically, though, that ball is the bacon ball. Any of you guys are dog lovers, that is the go-to ball. She tears the squeaky toy out of every single one I've ever seen. Like, we bought her a duck, she killed the duck. Bought her another duck, she killed the other duck. She had a cow, she had a llama, she had, like, all, basically any dog toy that's got squeakies in it. And the first thing she does, within that first day, is she goes and she rips that squeaky toy out of it. And then she proceeds to tear the stuffing out of it. But the bacon ball is so special, she salivates all over it, and she doesn't tear it up. Because it's a bacon ball, it's the best ball. And I think it's like stuck in her head that the bacon ball is the best ball, and so she's really extra gentle to the bacon ball. But I could be wrong about that. It was the first toy and probably the last toy I ever gave her, because they give her toys all the time, and I don't see the point in giving her a ton of toys when she's got, like, she's got more plushies than I ever had, or my sister, or me and my sister combined. I think, including the torn up ones and all the other ones. Like, she's been alive for, I don't know, like, what's it been? 2016 is when we got her. She was a pup. So 2016 to 2024. So almost 20 years, right? Or 10 years. And she's probably had and gone through like 40 plus stuffed animals. That bacon ball, though? Nope, not the bacon ball. Even though it squeaks. She loves her bacon ball. I can't say I blame her. I mean, if I had a toy, I hate bacon, but if I had a toy that smelled like one of my favorite foods, I probably wouldn't tear it up either. I mean, other than unless I was really, really hungry and I tried to eat the toy. I can hear it squeaking in the background. I think that's one of the things. I was watching Gab, and I think that's one of the things I need to learn. Is because we're cozy, we're that type of, that genre, and I need to, like, relax and chill out, and not be so uptight sometimes, and just, like, go with the flow better, as opposed to being, like, so worried about everything. But sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's hard, because I had such a big, giant problem starting out. But I think that half of that was because of my bad personality and all the technical difficulties. And rolling with the punches is a very positive thing. It's not... It doesn't reflect poorly on me is what I'm trying to think of. And I need to roll with the punches more. Let's see what we have. Sushi. Sesame rice balls. Those sound really good right now, but I haven't had dinner, so that's why they sound really good. Spago. I could go for some Spago, but those are his tomatoes. We don't get to use those. Although I have to mute it when they're talking because you never know what they're gonna say. And like, I have had viewer attrition because they've said some very inappropriate words. And I'm scarred from that one. I went from having a ton of viewers to having no viewers because of something somebody said that I don't even agree with. And now he wants some armor too. Excuse me, do you have time to spare? I've lost something dear to me, a sword from my younger days of the night. Do you remember where you had it last? Sure. Let's see. I went from the walk in the forest, the eastern forest, and brought my sword for protection. A monster jumped out of a bush, whatever, and scared me, so I ran back to town. I suppose it must have clipped from my belt when I ran. What do you need me to do? If you check to the eastern forest and find my old sword, I would be very grateful to you. As long as you give me money, I'm good to do anything. I'm mercenary tonight. Oh, great. Thank you, youngster. I'll be waiting for you. Tonya. Hey, neighbor. If you're looking fit... Oh, you're looking fit. Is that from farming? Or are you just a health nut like me? Both, I bet. I used to be a health nut. It reduces stress to exercise. And it releases, like, endorphins and that other one, like serotonin or something. So it's actually good to do it. I also recommend that to anybody who was stressed out, other than Alpha, because he hurt himself last time. To go out and at least do some jogging. Cardio is actually bad compared to things like other things, because I've been learning about that. Like, if you're doing jogging or treadmilling, you usually put back on anything that you've lost that night. So you're actually just not doing yourself any service other than de-stressing. Well, I could see everybody in town once a day, and I get some great cardio out of it. I don't see any downside. No wonder you're a great courier. You have a great attitude. It's true, your attitude does affect the job. That being said, I bet you're not a top-notch farmer. Later. We're running out of time. We need more seeds. Because we are a top-notch farmer. I should have looked up, honestly, what we do to min-max other than fishing. I know that there's probably the best one to do in spring. And now that I'm thinking about it, we want something that's going to recycle, so we don't have to sink money. Kind of like the green beans. The storm melons don't recycle. Pea seeds don't recycle. Kiwis don't recycle. They cost $2.50 and they take 2 days to regrow. After 8 days, so basically. I don't think we'll make money off of those at all. Shimmer root is both seasons. So we're pretty much... Oh! That's why we did honey, I bet. Okay, well, I don't want to do this part right yet. Because look how expensive they are. Like, we're gonna get a seed for... Unless we do, like, roses. Or honey flowers. I think I did honey flowers once. Literally once. Eventually we just plant these and we sell those. Because Kathy keeps giving us so many. That we just sell back, and that's all we do. Let me make sure that everything's working. And we are not streaming with other people. Let's see, where is OBS? The hell? Oh, there it is. Too many windows are open. Desktop's on, everything's on, okay. I wonder what, like IRL, I wonder what orchid honey would taste like. Daisy honey sounds good. Tulips, not so much. Hibiscus. I have a tea that's made with hibiscus. That would be so wonderful. And they do lavender honey up here. That's in fact like a big thing. They plant like acres of lavender and then they put the beehives in the lavender. And then they harvest the lavender and sell it in sachets. And they sell the honey and the honey goes for premium. like a big premium. I bet sunflower would be good too, but it probably tastes a little earthy. So you'd probably want to use that in baking, not in like confectionaries. And the lavender, you could put that in anything pretty much. Lilies are toxic. Unless they mean allium by lilies and not actually lily lilies. And lotuses, I tried to grow those ones. The birds ate them. So lotuses must taste really good. That was an expensive experiment that I'll never do again. Because they ate every single one of them. About 40 lotus bulb seed things. And they ate every single one of them. That's because he's an artist. One day all my work will pay off. What are you selling? Selling all the good stuff. That's what I'm selling. What are you buying? Anything they'll sell me. No, seriously though, let's get some more tomatoes. And I guess, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I guess it's gonna be wheat. They grow in any season in Sunhaven because we don't have cold. There's no such real thing as winter, I guess. What? Wait, what? Are you having trouble making friends town too? Oh, yeah, and Lynn. Maybe we'll romance Lynn this time. But haven't you made any friends since you moved here? Well, I really like Lucia. She speaks with such confidence. I can't see why she's the leader here. It's weird because she's a redhead and usually redheads have confidence. Oh, and Nathaniel, he's so tall and strong. Oh my, I can't believe I just said that. Forget you heard anything. Don't worry, I won't say anything. Oh, phew, I'm having a hard enough time here without people gossiping about me. Have you met Alios? Lucia thinks I should wait and get more adjusted to town first. I'm just fine with waiting, because the journey sounds a bit scary. It's smart to not... Yeah, you need to wait until you're ready. You think so? I was worried that I was just being a chicken, but hearing you say that tells me I made the right choice. Bye, Lynn. Which reminds me, we don't have time. Never mind. We must away to the Bayway. Sounds like a fairway, but not quite. Although if we could cut the grass, we could have a fairway. All the grass we have. I almost wish it was like Stardew like that, where you actually didn't get to till the grass and you had to like deal with the whole mess. Because that way it could be different. And it wouldn't just be like, oh look, it's the same again. Because it's only the one farm. And they haven't made a mod where I can change the farm, I don't think. And if it's more than just the one farm, I'm sorry, anybody? Comment on YouTube or Twitch. Well, I guess, I don't know if you can comment on VODs, but let me know. Because I'd like to know. That's for sure. Let's cut down all of this mess while we're here. You know, all we're gonna do for the rest of the day is plant now. Oh, we gotta go see what's his face too. Is he in his house still? Hiding on the last day of the turn-in. Oh, he's not. Okay, hold on. It's my favorite ability. He's such a good big brother. He's more like a dad than a big brother. But then he's a really good dad if he was a dad. Most dads I know aren't that good. I know one that is, but for the most part, most of them aren't. They're still like giant children. And I met mine, as far as that goes. Not as the good one, but the giant children. In fact, he used to get on me about it. Like, because he wouldn't be responsible. He'd always want, because I think of the PTSD, he always wanted to be irresponsible and just like chillax all the time. But honestly speaking, sometimes you need to do what's important, not what you want to do. For like developmental issues or what have you. Like, you know, sometimes you got to tell your kid you got to go to school, not be a friend to your kid. And sometimes it's the other way around. Like when the school is being wronged, then you need to get your ass on the school and either go to those PTA meetings or call the the board of superintendents, and be like, well, your teacher is a low-life piece of shit, and listen to this. Even though in California it's illegal to record them without their consent, so you couldn't be like that, but, because, like, if they're saying things that are totally wrong, like, if there's hate speech at a school rally, or anything like that, then it's our job as adults to make sure that that doesn't happen for our children. Let's put these tomatoes together. It's so funny. Starting to remind myself of Casual Captain, because he's very more mature than most of the streamers I listen to. And I think I asked him if he was actually in the military, and I thought he said no, but I wonder about that, because he really acts like he's ex-military. And it's not just because the cat thing, but he's like, compared to normal whatever-year-olds, he's very chill, and he sounds like he's had more life struggles than other people I know have, so he's not like flipping out about anything. Like with Kyoko, I hope one day me and him could be friends. I'm glad that Kyoko finally accepted. I'm like, I've been wanting to be their friend. It's been 3 years. Like, I like them so much. They're so fun to listen to, and like, holy shit. Like, and they're not the best 14 players, so I don't feel like it's not like playing with Litz or any of the other people I know where they are some of the best 14 players. Or like Swage, where he's like, I've done all the Savage Raids, I've done all of this, I've done all of that. I'm so good that people or whatever. And then Swage is like, I'm actually a floor tank. Or like Cap is like, yeah, I haven't done half of that stuff yet. I'm like, well, that makes me feel a lot better, because I don't even know when I'm going to do any of that stuff. If I'm ever going to do any of that stuff, like, I want to do Eden, just for their clothes, and after that, I think I'm good. I haven't seen a raid that I want to do or that I need to do, because I don't need to min-max my gear. I'm not, like, EP-ing it. Nothing that anybody can say on that game is going to make me change my playstyle. I'm gonna tell EA I don't do that. We make clothes and we sell it to the public. And that's all I do. And now that I'm a max level tailor, and I have my tailoring gear, all I have to do is macro other clothes and I just make money. I don't give a shit. The fact that they have my pants on their booty makes me feel like I'm doing my duty. It's like when me and Lisa were together, that's what we did. We made clothes. We didn't sell a lot, because we were doing it in IRL. And there wasn't the internet, it was only word of mouth. I mean, there was the internet, but it wasn't like now. And so I only sold like 20 or so pairs. But it made me really happy that people were buying my stuff. Kind of like when I designed the last shirt I designed. I think we sold 40 of them, and they sold out as soon as we got them in. I'd have to ask later on after stream, because it might have been 40, it might have only been 20. We either got a batch or two done, and they did. They sold as soon as we got them in. And that made me so happy, because that's the stuff I like. I like seeing people satisfied with the quality product. And I feel like it's a job well done for me as well. Oh, that cop was gross. Which makes me wonder, I know that this is because we drink while we're on stream, so I'm not playing Faye, I'm just talking for real. Because my mom had COPD, and I think the cop could be one of those types of symptoms. And I hope not, because I don't smoke. And usually COPD is from smoking. Don't smoke weed, don't smoke this, don't smoke that. Don't do drugs other than drinking. I guess technically, when I get really, really drunk, sometimes I'll go take a hit of weed. But then I usually end up getting spins or I black out. I used to smoke weed when I was a teenager. And in my earlier years, but it's just not for me. It's like my dad, I guess. Or my Uncle Phil, he was allergic to it. He used to projectile vomit. And so he only did it once. And I think my mom tried to get him to smoke it. Because she smoked weed all the time. Even when she was running to rehab, she was still getting high. Which is like super hypocritical. But whatever. Getting high and getting drunk. But she was a party girl. So I'm not surprised. At least she wasn't doing hard drugs. Oh, there went my eye. I was like, but what if she was? And my eye just started twitching. And I was like, well, you know, you would never know until I found her stash. I didn't know she smoked weed. And that's when she was running the rehabs in San Diego. I was like, I found her weed, and I was like, wait, what? And I just got grounded for smoking a joint. And I was like, well, what's this shit then? Because she makes me clean. Like, my sister was a lazy, good person. And I don't want to swear, right? And, like, mom, like, she was cleaning and I was cleaning because she found the stash for a minute. My sister would just shove it underneath the couch cushions or underneath the couch. And my mom slept on the couch. It's like she didn't know that there was a bunch of shit in there. When I ran away when I was 13, she got her bedroom because she took my room and Amanda got the other room. God damn it, there we go again. But yeah, because I couldn't do it. I didn't want to live there, didn't want to see her ever. And my mom was never there to police us, so I just had a psycho that I lived with. That was physically violent, like butcher holes in the wall, butcher knife holes in the wall, and all of it, like a bad horror movie. And I couldn't do it because I'm kind of a little delicate compared to them. And I was just like, no. I used to stay away from home till 10:30 at night when I was like 9, just so I wouldn't have to deal with it. And they'd be like, May, you need to go. You gotta go home. They gotta go to bed. I was like, but she'll, like, and the grandpa would be like, but I know, but it's either that or you gotta sleep here. And a lot of times I'd sleep at my friend's house. Wouldn't even go home. They used to feed me and take care of me worse. It's like the one time that I brought my brush and my mom flipped out because the brush was gone. And she's like, because she already knew, but she didn't want to confront about it. And it just turned in, that's what started it, or whatever. Then she decided that we need to get split up. For me and my sister were never home at the same time. Because we were born a year apart, or whatever, and that makes it hard enough. And then I'm pretty sure she has a mental disorder, or 2, or 10. You know, we're related, so I'm gonna obviously exaggerate the 10 part. But, like, she's fucking way out of hand. She got anger issues and all kinds of craziness. And has for a long time. My dad told me a story when I was with him finally, and he's like, yeah, we got her in the caught her and you in the fish pond. And she was 3, you were 2, she was drowning you. And he started laughing about it. I was like, that's not funny. In fact, that was a flag to go get her mental health. Because whether or not there's the Gershwin's book of how to raise children or whatever, you know, the one from, what is that, Rugrats? That doesn't matter. When your child is acting like that, it's uncalled for and it's bullshit. Then the parents need to do a better job of parenting. Do I have problems with it? Yes, I do. I don't even talk to my sister anymore. And I never will. Last time I talked to her was on Facebook. And to tell her that if she ever did anything weird to to my nephew, that'll be the end of that. I'll call the police and put her in jail. Because I'm one of them, and not a Karen, but like a nurturer or whatever, and I want everybody. You don't need to be squishy, but you need to be consistent. And being only about yourself because she's a socio is not the way to be. There's no fixing that unhealthy behavior. And I'll straight up say she's a sociopath. And, crazy. It's just crazy. Most of my friends are like, but you just act like a manic sometimes. But like I said earlier, I actually don't. I'm pretty stable. I get pissed off, I'm happy, or I'm normal. And when I'm normal, I'm normal. And that means singing and dancing and having a good time because it's pretty much happy. Because honestly, most people are either happy or they're not happy. I think we have a double stack. Do we have a double stack? Is that what I just saw? No, but we have a fish box. It's important to put your fish in a box outside of your house so it doesn't smell. Obviously. Tonight's gonna be a bad one. I don't know. I'm sure most of the people that watch me won't mind, but any new people, I'm sorry, you guys. it's a it's a farming game, and I'm reminiscing. I don't know what else to do while we're farming. Other than plant, but I can't afford to plant, and that's why it didn't stack. I tried to try out. Oh, excuse me. 3 new games today, but none of them worked. And mainly one of them was bad graphics. I guess it's got 225 million players, and it's supposed to be one of the coziest games of the cozy games. And then I tried this one is spoopy, but it's like Dead by Daylight, and I hate those kinds of games. So that's a no. And then the other one, oh right, it's an episodical virtual novel murder mystery thing because I want something for Halloween. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pay for it. Like if it's complete, maybe, and it had good reviews, maybe. But 1,200 reviews is not a lot of reviews, and they're doing it in chapters. Like I said, episodic, and I'm good, just because it could be like horribly bad. And I don't agree with that. I don't know what to say. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's see this. Here we go. Right, gotta cover my butt. So, Lament of the Lost is 13 episodes, but you're getting 12 to 24 hours worth of gameplay, depending on if you spam the button or you let the voice acting do its thing. These guys aren't talking numbers like that, and I have a hard time wanting to get behind anything that's just like you got 9 hours for $14, because there's like a bulletin board or like a Discord, whatever you guys want to call it these days, about how you're supposed to price those. And they're like asking way too much money for half-assed garbage. Yep, said it. But it is because it's AI art. So, and they're using one of the free AIs. They're not actually, it's not their own AI. They're not doing anything revolutionary. They're not even using Neuroflash. They're using, I'd have to go look it up. It starts with an F. It's the same one. Oh no, that's Filmora. It's the same one that Filmora uses. And it's just kind of trashy. Because if you're a dev, even if you're an indie dev, because I'm an indie dev, right? Pay for your software. It's only the right thing to do. It's like paying for licensing rights when you need to license music, or at least asking them to use their music. And like how I want to ask Taylor to use her music. But I don't think she'd say no, because I don't make money yet. And it'd be like everybody else, because I've asked multiple people, and they're all like, as long as you're not making money off of it, you use mine as long as you want. But as soon as you do, YouTube is going to try to flag you. So you'll have to talk to our lawyers at that point. And I'm like, well, I'll talk to your lawyers if I have to. That's why I came up with my own theme song. And I used to use Baldwin because he was so cool, and he was like, yeah, and he watched my stuff. And he was like super cool, and it was like so fun to have somebody else that's been doing online entertainment or other forms of entertainment be like kind of like Swage making me a song for my birthday. It was very fun to be acknowledged by somebody else. Hello, I want to stop by to see how you're settling, but I saw you were busy with work with a real fire in your eyes. Instead, I'm writing you this letter to commend your hard work. Thank you for your diligent work. I've included a small gift of green root seeds. It may also be one of my favorites. I would not be opposed to if you want to share. Lucia. Huh. That's weird. I don't remember her being a fan of those. She can have those here. And so he does like Magic Band and a bunch of. He does electro swing, and that's one of my favorite genres. So far, anyway. I like a lot of music though, so I don't know if I could say that it's like really my favorite. But he's fun to listen to, and we miss the guy. We miss Claude. Didn't we? Or no, we got him. Didn't we get him? I think we got him. And that's not how that works. It's mouse and keyboard, or controller and keyboard, or controller and mouse. Yeah. 10 wood planks, a sword. Doesn't have any cooldowns. I honestly think we're going pretty fast. Got the gloves. I don't want to start Nelbari right away. In fact, I think we should leave Nelbari for next stream. How long have I been on already, in fact? Does it say? An hour and 12? Okay, so we'll leave Nelbari for tomorrow. Well, for the next one. And Monday is going to be like Monster Monday or Mahoyo Monday, like I've been saying for a long time. So we'll do something else tomorrow. I think Saturday and Sunday will be Sun Haven because it's my lower viewer numbers. So we'll go with that. And then, yeah, Monday will be something. Monster Monday, Terror Tuesday, something like that. Then whatever Wednesday, because I like that one. I think that's a great way to put Wednesday. So in case we need to do catch-up, there's catch-up. And then... I don't know about Thursday. I want to do Conan, because there's a new Conan stuff. And that would be like Thirsty Thursday, because you're in the desert and stuff, and thirst is an issue. But then, like, Fantasy Friday, or Farming Friday. Honestly, don't know. This is so not worth it, other than the hearts. Sophie needs armor, huh? Okay, Sophie. Just so happens we need your money. I'm gonna quit doing EA. Anything. That's why I don't know, like, what we're doing. Like Conan's probably gonna pick up some of it. Because, like, some of it's just, it's like straight up garbage. I don't know what to do. Is that really the Baker station? Hardwood planks, but we don't have any normal planks, huh? I don't wanna cut down my trees, though. I see. We don't have any wood to make the plants. That's a fish basket. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go out in the forest and cut down some trees. I think I was saying that earlier. Skills. I don't want to talk to Bean Boy. I have a bad feeling about him. I honestly think that he's going to advance one of the other quests that we do. So I don't want to talk to him. I think he's the guy. Yeah, I think he's the elf that actually teaches us Elven. But see, look at all the... We haven't been out here for a while, so we're going to clean up. Boop. Boop. Wrong button. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't want to cut down those trees. I guess technically the trees with fungus would be the right trees to be cutting down, but we'll just cut down this one instead. Come at me, Leafy. Catsy will need you for, like, sustenance. He has a quest, so she'll want us anyway. No, that's pretty nice. I wonder if I killed enough trees to be able to go back. Let's get this. The mushroom isn't as useful, but I think people want those too. But for the most part, you really just want... I want to cut all these down too. You want to shake it off? Yeah, I don't know. I'm already not feeling it because I brought up other games, and now I want to go and get them all ready and prepped. I literally feel like Gab, where she was talking about how she's playing 5 and they're not making any progress. And I think it's what, once human, first ascendant, this, Stardew, and like 2 or 3 other ones. So I only get a couple hours a day. Because Stardew takes all the time, basically, because it's Stardew. And really, you just spend way more time than you ever thought you were really going to spend on Stardew. Because I'm doing the 1.65 perfectionist route. And I want to, finish that out. Then it takes forever. I saw my friend that, like, sometimes, because I have the pause time mod, because when I'm, like, going through my inventory, but I think before they patched it, the time would still tick down. And so I installed it because of that. Other than, like, the anime phases and like, stuff, because I wanted the graphic overhauls, because most of them look like they need, like, some touching up. They don't really look like normal people. They look like video game characters. And to me, the way that, like, Jody and Carolyn and everybody looks, except for Emmy. Like, Abby looks like a normal person with this mod. Because Abby didn't look like a normal person. I haven't seen a hair like that since the 80s. And I was a little kid during then, so that's even worse. Because that just means CA is like 50. Or maybe 60. What are we doing? Commander, road north of Beast Town Hall. Headed to town. So we're doing none of that. That's what we're doing. My money-making scheme is behind. Guess let's go see Amanda at the library and get this going. Like I said, though, we're not going to go to Nolvari tonight, but we will stop right before Nolvari. And whatever Bean's magical fruit is, we'll go to that one next. The more you eat, the more you toot, the more you toot, the better you feel. So I eat beans with every meal. Other than that, I really don't know what that is. That's so weird. Got me excited and I forgot. My grandpa used to sing that shit to me. I was like, wait, what? And he was like, he'd wiggle like, I don't know, because he danced really bad. And other than country dancing, because he'd do fine line dancing. But... Welcome back. You're back for that Nalbari text. Lucia has informed me of your permission to view the text, and unfortunately I can't really argue with her. Right, I'll go get the book and you can take a look at it. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, it's my job after all. Right, here it is. Whew. It really is old. Let's see what it says. Blah, 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 blip, blah, blip, blah. Okay. Got balance and a single word about this book. How about you? It looks like gibberish. No idea what this says. I don't think it's funny. I really need to know what this book says. Don't lose your hair. I have no idea what it says, but I do know of an elf who lives here in Sun Haven. He's almost always drinking at the tavern. We do that a lot. He's definitely not from Nalvari or anything like that, but maybe you can go find him and see if he's able to make sense of this. It's worth a shot at least. Oh, I'll go give him more than a shot. I'll go speak to him. Give me your money. Nalvari currency is those little floaty mana orb things, so don't take those. You'll get lots of those later on. Whoop. Guess he and I are gonna race. It's great to see they use the standard falling physics. Which means when you jump, you move faster. Gross. Farmer, since you aren't here to make small talk, what can I do for you? I need some Nalbarian text translated. Can you help me? That's an awful presumptuous of you, farmer. You think just because I'm an elf that means I speak Nalbarian, eh? Do you know, we beat the the tiger man, a piece of shit too. Do you know every language spoken by your race? Every race has their own different cultures, and Nalbarians are about as different as they come. We're all secluded and stuck in the old ways. Them ones are. Me? My family comes from a quiet fishing village out right outside the great city. What I'm saying to you, farmer, is that I can't help you. Sorry to bother you. Northeast of town hall. Okay. I see that brimstone is or brimstone is unlocked. Oh, that's the ocean place. Never mind. Yeah. I think might be a little short tonight. I can't blame anybody, and I can't blame me. We don't normally do Sundays anymore, but I wanted to play, and I couldn't help it. So there's a lot of new maps that I've never seen before. All of this. Alright, let's try that again, right? All of this is new. Never seen any of this. And so we'll probably cut this to a YouTube formatting size. Then I'll only be on for another half an hour. Because YouTube streams are shorter than Twitch streams. And that works for me. So that guy was a bust, huh? Oh well, I guess you tried. What? Don't look at me like that. I helped the best I could. Alright, fine. If you really want to find out what the text says, then there's only one other thing I could do that I could think of that would help you. Don't expect this to work or even be possible, of course, but it said that there exists a legendary artifact known as the Stone of Tongues. An enchanted stone that is capable of allowing those who possess it understand any language. Sounds ridiculous to me, but it's probably the best shot you have. This is also new. If anyone knows anything about the stone, it would have to be someone who has traveled around the world and knows a good deal about rare or expensive relics. Perhaps one of the merchants knows. Just don't get your hopes up. If the stone exists, or the odds someone in Sunhaven knows anything about it. Yeah, it sounds like Who's Your Face. I think I know somebody like that. Let's go see her right now. It's been so long, since we played, I can't remember her name. But she lives over here with the lizard guy. She has purple hair, dresses in a skimpy outfit. It's obviously Nathaniel. I see. Right there, I thought Anne and I were best buds already. What the hell is she, in fact? Quests, and some stuff. What's up, Emma? I need your help, please. What's wrong? I spilled Liam's big pack of flour on the way home, and Neo needs to buy more. How do I... Bring me 5 flour to surprise Liam. If you do, you'll be my favorite. I got it. Thank you. And... I knew it. I brought you something. Was that a stone of tongues? Well, yeah, of course I know what it is. I actually purchased it not that long ago at an auction. A perfectly reputable auction, of course. It was quite the investment, so I'm determined to get my money's worth for it once I find a buyer. But really, you need it for a quest that Elias the Sun Dragon himself gave to you. Alright, listen. I've seen you around now a few times and I feel I can actually trust you. In fact, if you're willing to do something for me, I'll even loan you it for a time being, Southbreaker. But here's the deal. I actually have no idea where the stone is right now. Don't worry, it's hidden and safe. I don't know exactly where. There's a merchant secret. Keep your good stuff hidden. I have Duke run off in the forest and hide all of my most valuable pieces. He's great at digging, though his memory is awful. So retrieval is always a process. Go out and find all my treasures, and I'll loan you the stone. Fair? Great. Now search around for any disturbed dirt piles in the forest, right down, and bring my goods back to me. That sounds fair enough to me. It sounds like a blow to shyster to me. Nope. I was hoping we could go through the trees. So, yeah. This feels like a sunny Sunday to me. Ironically. Or a time. So we're gonna make this decision. I don't know if that's a way to go. Like I said, I didn't look it up. Maybe we should have looked it up. Excuse me. Oh, that's so disgusting. It's a vodka. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm at a loss of how to move forward in this season. And I think because there's like, it's one of those nobody wants to watch, we're gonna stop. Because we're good. I know it's only a minute or an hour and a half, but I also don't really feel like playing. Because there's grindy parts and we're gonna have to grind. I'd rather play a lot of other games, but most of them, and like with Conan, I need to find a server and figure out how that's gonna work. And stuff like that, because I only play on multiplayer. And I play Conan because I think it's more fun to play with other people than like all the other games I play. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the stream, please push the mislabeled friend button, and you'll be notified anytime we go live. This has been a sunny Sunday episode of Wasting Time with Faye, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Good night, everybody.
As the screen fades to black and the music softly plays, you reflect the journey, the highs and the haze. The pixels, the quest, the victories we won. Together we laugh, together we spark. In this virtual world we build friendship strong. The challenges face the proud and the long. The memories we made will forever remain in the hearts of all who took in this gaming chain. As the final credits roll, we bid farewell. But know that in our hearts the adventures will dwell. Thank you to viewers for being part of our tale. In this pixelated world where dreams set sail. So until we meet again in the digital domain, keep gaming, keep dreaming, let passion reign. Together we'll conquer, together we'll fly in this never-ending journey under the bright sky. From memories to world.